Hey guys, Michael here. I want to talk to you today about the iPad Pro. I think this new device is basically a MacBook Air killer, and I have a plethora of evidence to support that. Just to quickly give you a recap of the iPad Pro, it's a new 12.9-inch iPad. It's going to have a resolution of 2,732 pixels by 2,048 pixels. It's still going to have all-day battery life rated at 10 hours, and Apple's battery life estimates are usually pretty accurate. But it's also going to be 1.8 times faster than the iPad Air 2 chip, which was the A8X. This, of course, is running the A9X. It's going to come in a couple different configuration options. The base model is going to be $799, and it's going to be 32 gigabytes and Wi-Fi only. Jumping up to $949, you're going to get an 128 gigabyte iPad Air, and for $1079, you're going to get that same 128 gigabytes, but you're also going to get cellular LTE support. Now, I think the MacBook Air is going to be eliminated for a couple different reasons. First of all, if you just look at what Apple talked about when they announced this new device, they brought Microsoft on stage to show you how easy and useful Office on iPad Pro is. They brought Adobe on stage to highlight several apps, including a Photoshop application, and they mentioned that this workflow that they previewed is exclusive to iPad Pro. They even highlighted how powerful iMovie on iPad Pro is. There's just a lot of reasons why this is obviously being positioned as a laptop killer. First, look at the price. The base model is $799 versus the base model MacBook Air, which is 11 inches, at $899. In fact, there's even more accessories that make this even more likely to be a killer for the MacBook Air. Look at the smart keyboard that they announced. $169 gets you a case and a built-in keyboard, eerily similar actually to the Surface keyboard that Microsoft has had on the market for a couple of generations. They also announced the Apple Pencil, which for $99 is going to allow you to draw in detail and also write in detail right on the big display. Look at iOS 9. With iOS 9, you'll be able to run two full-screen applications at essentially the same time. These are all huge features that have limited the iPad in the past. Being able to run powerful applications, being able to work on two different things at the same time, or to take notes on something and to read a document at the same time. With the software and the power of the hardware of the iPad Pro, it makes it increasingly likely that this is being positioned as a laptop replacement. Look at the current laptop line. All right, you have the Retina MacBook Pro that's obviously catered towards people that need a lot more power. If you look at the MacBook with Retina display, that's kind of the other side of the coin. That's for people that want a laptop that's extremely light, that still has a very great display, but still is in that familiar laptop bundle. I don't see where the MacBook Air currently fits in with that. It seemed like a product line that was a little bit lost and confused before the iPad Pro, but now it seems very clear that to target the other niche is what the iPad Pro is for. So it seems very likely that the iPad Pro will ultimately kill the MacBook Air as kind of Apple bridging the gap between, on the low end, you have an iPhone, and on the high end in terms of mobile, you have a 15-inch laptop. It seems like the iPad Pro is blending features from the laptop line in terms of multitasking, in terms of power, but is still having that portability of a mobile device, and it just seems like the MacBook Air is kind of lost in that shuffle. So that's just a quick little analysis on the MacBook Air and how it'll factor in a post-iPad Pro world. Thanks for watching.